Hi guys, so it's been about 4 months now since I last done a video for YouTube. The last video that I done was basically I'd just finished the last of my cladribine treatment. And at the time I was like pretty much doing well with it. Wasn't really getting much side effects of being feeling alright apart from being a bit tired. But literally when I finished that video, a couple of hours later, oh god, I was just like shaking on the couch literally proper shaking. I had a high temperature, was really ill. I just felt like a little bit like I was coming down with something at first, like a bit maybe like a bit of a cold or something similar to them symptoms, but it became apparent later on the night time that I really needed to go to the hospital because my temperature was through the roof. It was like 38.4. So, and it was rising. By the time I got to the hospital, it was like 39 point something. So I got in, went to the hospital, was in hospital for about a week. I think it was 5 days. So I had antibiotics for 5 days, and then the shivers and stuff stopped, but they were really nasty shivers. So that stopped. Then I was let home. I was home for a week and again started having the high temperatures and the fever, so I was in, and then I actually was in then for like 6 weeks. So that was really hard. I was away from my kids, I was away from my partner. I was really ill, like really ill. I remember a point when I was just lying in the bed. I was so sick, and my partner was lying next to me because the hospital had phoned him in because things weren't looking good, and yeah, that was scary. But I got better. I had loads of blood transfusions, about 11 blood transfusions, 2 bags of platelets. Temperatures were up and down for like 3 weeks non-stop, just sweating. And then having cold sweat, then hot sweat, then I was roasting hot, and they just could not find an infection because nothing was showing in my blood. Because I had no white blood cells at all, the cladribine had completely shut down my body. While I was in hospital, I think it was like the 3rd week when I was in, I had a bone marrow, and it basically came back that the cladribine hadn't worked at all. My body had completely rejected it, and a decision was made then to go on to a different treatment, and I'm now on rituximab. It's not really a chemotherapy, it's called a monotherapy, and basically it targets the cancer cells and sort of teaches your body to to target the cancer cells itself as well. So that's good. I wasn't really sure how that would pan out at first. Didn't really think it would be effective because when you're getting treatment, you'd automatically think, you need chemo. But no, the rituximab so far for me, I had 4 sessions at first, 4 bags, so 1 bag a week for 4 weeks. The first one I had a really bad reaction to it. I had started having fever shakes and my heart rate was just through the roof, but they sorted it with Piriton and whatever else they had to do to calm the situation down. I was fine. So yeah, I was on that for 4 weeks, and the spleen, because my spleen was really enlarged, I was so big, but the rituximab really brought it down. So then after 4 weeks of the rituximab treatment, the consultants that I've got then decided to carry on for another 4 weeks, and then they basically said, if this works and gets the cancer to a stage that we're happy with, we will then just continue with the rituximab every 2 months just to keep on top of it. And side effects wise, hardly any. Hair's a little bit falling out, starting to get a little bit patchy, but it's not awful. I don't think it's I've still got hair, so that's good, even though it does look a show at the minute. Yeah, I've still got hair. It hasn't really done much side effects wise. I have really achy legs after treatment. Sometimes the odd headache and sometimes feeling tired, but other than that, I've been really fortunate, and I haven't really had any side effects of that either. So I have my last treatment tomorrow with the rituximab, so I've got my 8th bag tomorrow. once that's finished, I've got about 2 weeks, and then having another bone marrow and a CT scan. CT scans just to see how small now the spleen is. I mean, personally, I think it's gone, pretty much back to normal now. I can't feel it at all. It's not hurting at all. Um, Last time I had a check-up, the doctor was really happy with the progress of it. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they'll just keep me on this treatment because it really does seem to work. And the side effects wise, it's great. I'm being able to pretty much lead a normal life. I mean, my anxiety's been really bad. I mean, I suffer from anxiety anyway, but one of the side effects of it is that it can sort of make it worse a little bit. So at the minute, the first 4 bags of treatment, I wasn't really having many side effects, but this time around, I have had that little bit more, so my anxiety's been through the roof. I have not really been able to sleep. Bit of insomnia, I think. It just can't seem to shut off. Um, but yeah, if this doesn't work, I will then go on to a chemotherapy for a year. It's called interferon. That's what the next treatment is that I'm probably going to go on. That's what my consultant feel would be best for me. It's daily injection 3 times a week that I'll give to myself, as well as white blood cell injections just to help. I think it's like a hormone. It sort of tries to boost your white blood cells up a bit. So yeah, not really the journey that I thought I'd be on from the original first post videos that I put up. The plan at the time was that I would have the cladribine and hope for remission within 8 weeks, and here we are 4 or 5 months later, and possibly another year to go. But I'm still here and I'm still fighting, and I've just been taking each day as at a time. I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been easy. I have had days where I've just non-stop cried. I went through a patch, like a period, about a week or two ago. I think it was just when I first got home, maybe from hospital, that I was just really struggling to get back into a routine and feeling, you come home and you sort of you throw yourself back into a routine that you're used to. So for me, I'm a mum and I'm running around after the kids, and I was getting really upset because I literally couldn't even get up the stairs. I was so tired. It took me like 5 minutes to come up a flight of stairs, and then I was like out of breath and really struggling to do a lot of things. But as time's gone on, I am getting stronger and I'm walking around more. I'm not as tired as much. My blood cells and stuff are starting to come back. Energy wise, I'm feeling pretty much, there's days where I forget that I'm sick. um so yeah, I'm not doing too bad. um it's just going to be a long journey now. I think it's, but there's plenty of treatments out there, and hopefully this one will be the one. Third time lucky if I have to go on to interferon. So that's where I'm up to at the minute, really. I'll post another video in a couple of weeks, let you know whether I end up going on to the interferon or staying on the rituximab, and let you know how I go from there. Take care. Bye.